CJ Flyer back with another YouTube video, and in today's video we have yet another NBA 2K24 My NBA Rebuild Restart Challenge, aka the Blow It Up Challenge, in which we take an NBA starting five, we trade them all away for a brand new lineup, and attempt to win the NBA championship within that same season. So today, this will be the toughest one yet. It's the Charlotte Hornets, and I honestly do not anticipate getting anywhere close to the championship in this one, but we're going to try our best. We're going to see what happens. The starting lineup right now is LaMelo Ball, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, Mark Williams, and Terry Rozier. Miles Bridges, it looks like it's showing him is injured. I'm not really sure what the injury is, but I believe once we get started with the simulation, it's the injury's not going to apply because we're starting fresh. So I'm pretty sure the injury is actually just him being what is he? Is he currently arrested? I don't remember the situation. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid super close attention to exactly what's going on. All I know is he's not playing right now. So again, looking at this roster, our best bet for getting the best return is obviously going to be LaMelo Ball. So if we can just make the playoffs, that would be nice. That is all I care about doing. As right off the bat, we have an offer here, Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis for LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier. We also have this one here for DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball. I know we've been going for DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine a lot in these series so far, so we might skip on that one. Trae Young for two of our starters, that might be okay. Bam Adebayo and Caleb Martin, that one's not too bad either. That's actually a pretty good one to consider. Lauri Markkanen, I'm not getting too excited about that. De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk for LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier. Are you kidding me? Yes, please. I think we might go with this one. The Jalen Brunson, Mitchell Robinson package never fails, always available. Okay, this one is not so hot. We get Cole Anthony. This one's pretty good too. Michael Bridges and Nick Claxton. That's actually, I would consider that one over that other trade offer that we got. I like Nick Claxton a lot better just to have him on the roster. Jamal Murray, Brandon Ingram, and Jonas Valanciunas. We got Jalen Duren. We got Pascal Siakam. We got Şengün Van Vliet, Anthony Simons, Malcolm Brogdon. That's it. Okay. I think it's a no-brainer. I think we're going to go ahead and go with this Michael Bridges trade. Just not even a question for me. I think that's the best value. So now we have our star player, if you will, in Michael Bridges, and then we have Nick Claxton as the center. We still have Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Mark Williams to trade away. And then, of course, Miles Bridges is good enough that he could fill in at the small forward or power forward position if need be. So right now, I'd say the main focus has to be the guards. Just that's the pieces that we're missing. So we'll go ahead. Gordon Hayward, what can we get for you? Brook Lopez, no thank you. Wow, a lot of not so great deals. This one, Harrison Barnes and Kevin Huerter, that's not too bad. Might consider that one. Mitchell Robinson, Markelle Fultz, Tim Hardaway Jr., that would be okay. Ben Simmons, Bruce Brown. Ooh, what is this doing on the trade finder? CJ McCollum? Are you? No way. The Pelicans would never offer this in real life. I mean, is that first round pick really that valuable to New Orleans? I guess so. Wow. Bradley Beal? Okay, well, this one's for two of our starters, but still, I mean, the Suns, are you okay? What kind of offers? Man. Okay, so we got the Bradley Beal trade, and then the one that I think we have to go with this one. I mean, Bradley Beal is nice. Don't get me wrong, but we're giving up two starters. So I think, we're going with this one. We're going with the trade to get CJ McCollum. So now we have Michael Bridges, CJ McCollum, and Nick Claxton. And we still have PJ Washington and Mark Williams to trade. And of course, don't forget Brandon Miller. I almost forgot about him. Brandon Miller coming off the bench. So we have a decent bench, actually. I don't mind this. As far as, considering the new starters that we're putting together here. So let's go in now, trade finder, PJ Washington, see what pops up for him. I would hope that his offers are a little bit better considering he is a young player with potential. Again, we're looking for guards, preferably. And Alex Caruso, that is an option. Along with Javon Carter, we got Karis LeVert, Norman Powell, Duncan Robinson, Kevin Huerter's popping up again. Markelle Fultz, that would be okay. Dorian Finney-Smith, not too bad. Nothing that gets me too excited here. Jakob Poeltl, I guess. But again, I don't really need the centers. We need the guards. Draymond Green. Do we want to make a trade for Draymond Green? I don't know how he's gonna do in a 2K simulation. He is an 83 overall, but like, is he even worthwhile? We have Nick Claxton, so we really don't need a center. I'm just not seeing any good offers for PJ Washington, and good as in like good for us, you know. I guess CJ can play the point guard, and then we could fill Michael Bridges at. Technically, he can fill in at shooting guard, but I guess we're not going to do that. And once again, I just realized we have both Bridges on the roster, so what a coincidence. Yeah, really, I think the best offer that I like here is the one for Alex Caruso. Let's see what else. Once again, I'm just going to scroll through, see if we missed something. I don't think so. Markelle Fultz, we could give him a shot. Anyone else worth giving a shot? I mean, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is, you know, he's a stud. He can play ball. Yeah, outside of that, that would be weird. Draymond Green, I just don't know about that. Who do we have at power forward? I guess we technically don't really have a power forward right now, so I mean, we could get Draymond Green. I don't really know how that fits on this team, but it is 2K. And then Mark Williams, let's just see what's available. Kenny and Martin, that's pretty good. Bobby Portis. Who else? Come on. Give me something juicy. Stop giving me centers. Walker Kessler. This one would work. Emmanuel Quickly. And then Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. Jaden Hardy. I like Jaden Hardy. Cam Thomas and Dorian Finney-Smith. This would work pretty well. And then who else? Who else we got? Jalen Duren, no thanks. Şengün, no thanks. Bowl, sorry, but no thanks. Anyone else? Anything else? Really? No, nothing? Okay, so I actually might consider going, where's that trade? The Emmanuel Quickly and Mitchell Robinson trade instead of what I was previously considering with PJ Washington, which I already forgot the trade. My goodness, we were just there. What was it? It was the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, was it? I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh no, the Draymond trade. Yeah, look, I mean, I don't know how this fits. I mean, what are his stats? How does he got an 83 overall? Close shot 98. He's got a pretty decent three-point shot considering who we're talking about here. It's Draymond Green, okay? Yeah, everything else, I don't know, man. Let's compare one more time. So instead of Draymond, we would get the combo of Emmanuel Quickly. Because see, the thing is like we get a good point guard. And obviously Mitchell Robinson would come off the bench, but that's fine. So I don't know. Draymond's kind of a weird fit. So I'm gonna go ahead with this, and let's look at the roster. Or actually, so we trade all the starters now, I believe. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's go to the rotation. Let's go ahead and restart. And okay, CJ McCollum starting at the point guard, Emmanuel Quickly at the shooting guard, Michael Bridges at small forward, and Miles Bridges at power forward. We got both Bridges in the starting lineup. Nick Claxton as the starting center, and then Mitchell Robinson off the bench. Brandon Miller off the bench. Nick Richards, another. Why would we give so many minutes to centers? I have no idea. Cody Martin off the bench, and then we have Ish Smith, Theo Maledon, Frank Ntilikina, and okay. So there you go. Pretty solid all-around team, I guess I would say. I don't know that they're really championship contenders, but we have a shot at making it to the second round. So that's what we're going to hope for. Didn't really have high expectations going into this for the Hornets, but this is actually honestly better than I expected it was going to turn out. especially considering we started with an 85 and a bunch of 80 overall players and ended up with an 86, 85, 84, 82, 81. So I will take that and run with it. So let's go ahead and simulate this season. Okay, John Morant is winning the MVP once again. Victor Wembanyama, I'm sorry I said his name. You already know. Chris Paul, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Naz Reid, Most Improved and Clutch Player of the Year is Devin Booker. The Grizzlies get the 1 seed in the West with Coach of the Year. And the Hornets, the 1 seed in the East. Okay, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean for the spoilers there. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and just see real quick. None of the Hornets players made the All-NBA teams. Nick Claxton did make the All-Defensive First Team. And outside of that, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, yeah, sorry for the spoilers, guys. But I promise you, I didn't touch any sliders, any settings, difficulty, nothing. I don't know what happened. Again, I went into this thinking, this team, what we have to work with as far as making trades. Like, I'll be happy just to make the playoffs. We made the 1 seed in the East. 52 wins, 30 losses. I mean, come on. Really? The Hornets? We got a little bit of trouble, though, assuming that the Bucks or the Heat are the ones that we are up against. I am not looking forward to that. But nonetheless, the Hornets are your number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. In the West, we have the Memphis Grizzlies as the 1 seed, Warriors 2 seed, Lakers 3 seed, Suns 4 seed. The Mavericks missed the playoffs, and so do the Timberwolves. With the East, the Raptors missed the playoffs. Pretty surprising. But nonetheless, here we are. So let's go ahead now and look at those stats for our team. The scoring leader, CJ McCollum, with 22.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and shooting it pretty well from the field. And then Michael Bridges, the second leading scorer, 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. Also with really good percentages, Emmanuel Quickley doing what he does, getting roughly the same amount of scoring that you would expect. Brandon Miller stepping up in his rookie season, 16 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Miles Bridges, 15 points per game. Nick Claxton getting 10 rebounds per game with a steal and 2 blocks. And then Nick Richards contributing, Mitchell Robinson contributing, other players contributing off the bench. Looking good. Really liking this here. Let's go ahead now, check out some of these other teams and how the players that we traded away fared. So, of course, the New Orleans Pelicans, they offered CJ McCollum for Gordon Hayward and a pick. Again, I don't know the logic behind that. They really wanted that pick. They're just throwing the white towel for this season. They don't care. So, Hayward, he got 13.7 points per game. He shot all right, pretty well, 36 from 3. So not too shabby, but he's no CJ McCollum. So I, again, don't understand the trade logic with this, but I'm not complaining. We are the 1 seed, so all is good. And then over with the Brooklyn Nets, LaMelo Ball leading the way in scoring with 19 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and a steal. Terry Rozier, second in scoring with 18 points per game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And that is their roster. They have a lot of guards. My goodness. They have, because Cam Thomas, he's shown as a starting, like a small forward, but he's 6'3". He's a guard. Let's be honest. Dinwiddie's a guard. So you got the top 4 scorers on the team are all guards. Where's their depth in the bigs department? I guess Ben Simmons must have had to play center because, there's no way it would have worked out otherwise. So nonetheless, that's their team. And then over on the New York Knicks, they acquired Mark Williams and PJ Washington. Mark Williams almost getting the double-double with 11.4 points per game and 9.6 rebounds. And actually, I want to look at his stats in the previous years because that might be a step up for him, right? Yeah, last year he had 9 points per game and 7 rebounds. So taking a leap forward here with the New York Knicks. Good for him. Getting 2 blocks per game and a steal per game. Very nice. And then P.J. Washington, he played all 82 games. He did not start any of those 82 games. He got double digits in scoring too. Also getting a block per game. Pretty good stats from him. So now, without further ado, we'll go ahead, simulate the play-in, see who the matchup is, and it is going to be the New York Knicks in the first round here. Any other big trades that happen, let's go ahead and take a look, and I'm not really seeing anything too crazy or out of the question here as far as, the Mavs, of course, always looking to trade Tim Hardaway Jr. in these simulations, but other than that, no big blockbuster trades that I'm seeing here, so let's go ahead and start the simulation. And winning game 1, winning game 2, can we get a sweep? No, we cannot. Did I just jinx it? Up 3-1 now, and moving on to the second round to face the 5 seed Philadelphia 76ers. Wow, they swept the Celtics. That's a shocker. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of the round here, and the Bucks are out too, so we're in the clear. There's a road, there's a path wide open to the finals, is how I'm viewing this. The Sixers, again, we kind of already said, no one really made a whole lot of changes to their rosters. It looks like they're starting Kenny Martin Jr. over Kelly Oubre Jr. now. Let's go ahead and start simulating these. Hornets winning game 1. Game 2 goes to Philly, and also game 3. Tied 2-2. Come on. Yes, up 3-2. Let's get it. Yes, there we go. Making it to the conference finals. I would not have expected this. At this point, everything is just icing on the cake. The Atlanta Hawks, the 3 seed, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals on the other side of the bracket. And it looks like they acquired Jonas Valanciunas after trading Clint Capella. Good for them. Let's start simulating these games. Yes, okay. The West is clear. Winning game 1, losing game 2. Come on now. Uh-oh. Don't want to go down like that. All right, tied 2-2 again. Up 3-2. And no way. Brandon Miller, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and look at those shooting percentages. Those are nice. Jokic, the reigning championship, or what am I saying? The reigning NBA champion and Finals MVP, averaging a triple-double, 1.5 steals and 2 blocks. I mean, I don't know. I don't like our odds, but man, I mean, I would not have expected this in a million years. I'm like super pumped right now, in case y'all couldn't tell. I was not expecting this. This is insane. The fact that this is doing better than some of our other simulations where we lost in like the first round. I mean, I would not have expected this. All right, here we go. Without further ado, Hornets win game 1. Let's go. No way. No way. No. Okay, let's up 3-1. Are we going to get it? The Hornets win the NBA championship. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. CJ McCollum with the Finals MVP, 23 points per game, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting over 50% from 3. My goodness, no way. Okay, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Jeez. Look at this. Emmanuel Quickley with 26 points in game 5 in the winning game. Wow, this is insane. I would not have expected this in a million years. Mitchell Robinson off the bench with the 15 boards in Game 5, and Nick Richards. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Where are you, Jokic? Okay, Jokic is still getting his stats, but still, that was insane. No way. No way this would ever happen, man. I can't believe this. Can we look at the playoff stats? I know I don't normally look at this, but I just have to, okay? I just have to. Let me just relish the moment here. Okay, so CJ was the leading scorer for the team in the playoffs with 25 points per game. Michael Bridges, 20. Emmanuel Quickley with 18. Miles Bridges was 17. Brandon Miller was 17. Who was getting those blocks? What were our blocks numbers looking like? Man, we got 3 centers, each averaging at least 1 block a game. I mean, who else does that? Come on now. Steals. We got Michael Bridges with 2. We got Brandon Miller 1.5. Quickly with 1. Claxton with 1. McCollum and Robinson nearly having 1. Our assist numbers. Everyone's distributing the ball. Rebound numbers. I'm just. Whew, okay. Let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I just want to know what y'all thought, how far you guys thought this team was going to go, because I was not expecting this. I was like, first round exit for sure. And once again, like and subscribe for more NBA 2K24 My NBA Rebuild Challenge videos, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.